Sorry, friends. This here corner of the room
Here
is
we
very
go.
dark for some
It's
reason.
time.
I tend to use it for them dramatical entrances in case someone tries to
Grab me flashing bits. Fresh air upon my skin is like the flincing daggers of 1,000
I'm so
menial
glad that we're
urchins
actually
going
following our
in a
adventures
sack of
together.
potatoes.
All right, we're out of here.
Let's go back to the Imperial Palace!
What have I not been able to gaze upon in the halls of the Imperial Palace that Magnus the Red, 9 times damned traitor, could so easily slip inside?
Corvies!
Goovies.
Oh, I've missed you, friend.
Vulcan is so based. Love the salamanders, man.
Go to the Imperial Palace, like, right now.
But the skeletal remains must too be embraced, they do.
One brittle bone at a time.
But first, I must make a tour of the
Oh, I recall reading a comment in regards to like why he switches to this orc personality. It's because I believe he was last seen fighting the orc war boss, Gazkol or something like that. I forgot the exact name. But it's a little bit of a mishmash with the orc war boss here coming out sometimes, and Vulcan himself, so I don't recall if this is actual lore. It's probably more a TTS specific thing.
Imperium of Man. It has been too long since I have gotten a breath of fresh air. We shall see the works we fought for, and after that, we shall see a dat boy.
That
Dad
sounds
boy.
like the worst idea for a spin-off ever.
Now let us all go. Adventure!
Ah, yes! Adventure!
The Raven Guard.
Chapter Master Catachan. It truly is an honor.
This honor is mineth, Kaivan Master of Shadows. We have awaited thine arrival.
Master of Shadows is a Raven Guard term for Chapter Master, because of course it is. Gotta be super edgy. Also, what are these weapons that this Master of Shadows has? I think they're called like lightning claws or something. I wish that they were added into Space Marine 2, not gonna lie. They look pretty sick.
So, it is true. It is really, truly true.
True, indeed.
Oh, indeed. He awaits thee on the deck of Commandeth. If you will, please follow with my locomotion, beloved cousin friends.
Follow with my locomotion. It's great.
By the
Bacana.
forests of Kievar.
Oh my god, there's so many little pop-ups like this. And god dang it, YouTube. I can't pause it without YouTube popping up like this. Forge world, but with forest is pretty weird. Okay.
Children dearest, deliverance hath come.
My Primarch. The Raven Guard has served loyally in your name throughout the eras. Ever have we chased your shadow in quest of your guidance. To follow in your silent footsteps.
You need not seek mine shadow any longer,
Oh
children.
my god, when two edgy
Rather,
teens talk.
It is I who shall join in yours, the shade shaped from your unflinching loyalty and staunch brotherhood.
Have any of you guys
for over
seen
10,000
Eminence in
years.
Shadow?
I shall serve
Really
alongside
reminding me of that right now.
sons. Together, we shall spread to all the light that graces our unworthy forms. For I swear to leave the ravens of Kievar nevermore.
My hearts are imploding with pride, my father. Are we truly worthy?
Don't die, Shrike. You'll shame the chapter.
Shut your beak, Caddis.
Rise,
Shut your beak, yeah.
It is I who remains
They probably
unworthy,
use that term.
But
Who
matters
knows?
of extreme pressure have led me out of my box of quasi-eternal solitude.
Extreme pressure? Was your fluid recovery system malfunctioning, father?
What?
Not that kind of pressure, son.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Please pardon him, Father.
No, I deserve that.
Hello!
Hello.
I am here too.
Oh, of course.
It's just every single time Vulcan shows up on screen, I just get this goofy grin. It just makes me so happy. Like both Vulcan and Rogel Dorn. I love these two characters.
Please excuse me, Lord Father.
You are nothing if not the politest little raven I ever did see.
Vulcan, stop unintentionally murdering my son.
Oh, that's a line.
My mistake.
No. This is my fault. I shouldn't have acted so approachable.
Well, considering the
Shouldn't have acted
circumstances,
so
I would
approachable.
say that we celebrate this momentous occasion.
Yes, a fine idea, Lord Vulcan. I suggest we mount a 19-day-long silent vigil so that we can at last seek full unity with our returned Primarchs and carry upon our shoulders the darkest black burden.
So they
of the
actually
scouts.
do this. Okay.
Blood.
But why specifically 19? Like, what is it decided after? Was there some sort of ritual in the past or some sort of event that happened that lasted 19 days for the Raven Guard to observe this?
In slaughter. In doom.
Totally.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I am unconvinced.
Pardon my petulance, but need I remind you that Terra is in jeopardy?
What? Terror has happened to the throne world.
We called
By the
upon
throne.
you not only for our reunion, but also for support. We have reason to believe Terra is under siege by my abhorrent brother, Magnus the Red.
That's what they think. Yeah, that's right.
The cradle of man itself.
Oh, man.
How could
If
the
only they
Raven
knew
Guard
he was
miss
busy
such
playing
crucial
Yu-Gi-Oh.
information?
We did receive word through the astropathic grapevine that the Inquisition and the Ecclesiarchy are on the receiving end of some reformations.
Those reports also claim that the
Is that
Emperor
his gimmick?
himself had enacted those reformations. I wanted to believe it, but instead idly waited for further developments.
Really? Remarkable. The prevention and expulsion of such organizations is something I definitely could see my father doing. Perhaps it is true.
Or perhaps not. What
I
we
mean, it
know
is
for a
true.
fact is that Magnus ostensibly has access to the Imperial Palace and perhaps through that the High Lords. Surveying this critically, it would be quite simple to draw the conclusion that Magnus is planning something.
Okay, like in actual 40k, this would be a major issue. But with the context of TTS, this misunderstanding is going to be incredibly funny. And kind of the basis of really most shows, especially rom-com. It's always that miscommunication and the assumptions that people make. I find it kind of annoying because, you know, just communicate with each other. Actually ask before assuming things. But I guess that's just human nature. Even in the 40k universe. Or probably especially so in the 40k universe.
That bodes super ill.
But what if father has returned and brought Magnus back into his fold?
Come, brother, don't be ridiculous. Magnus killed you. All we know is that the throne world might be under siege, which is why we must make haste and flay him alive with your feet.
Excuse me, my lords.
What?
What
Wait.
is it, Bonks?
What did you say?
Alive with your feet. I
wonder how sharp his little Johnson is.
Excuse me, my lords.
What is it, Bonds friend?
The astropath wishes permission to enter the command deck. She has urgent reports.
Chapter serve.
Send her in.
We see a few of these in
Master
Space Marine 2 as well.
Sassafras, you may enter.
Excuse my intrusion, lords? I have intercepted communications from a nearby subsector.
What does this communique entail, astropath?
Distress scout from the planet how the crazy to pronounce this? Something whatever. It is sent at the behest of the Catachan 2nd Regiment.
Wait, okay. I missed this small little fact. I'm sorry. This might not make for the best viewing experience, but I do want to learn as much as possible here. I see.
It is sent at the behest of the Catachan 2nd Regiment. They urgently need help defending the planet from a chaos threat.
The Raven
Oh my
Guard
God.
fought with the proud
Of course he'd be wearing a bra.
Damocles Gulf. I will not take Colonel Strachan for one to send distress calls, unless it is a very dire situation.
I swear that man should have been a space marine.
Then we shall travel to their aid.
Vulcan, we must make for
Wait,
Terra.
I just realized, if we're gonna be featuring the Catachan here, then there's probably gonna be a reappearance of Sly Marble, right? Oh, they're not gonna pass on that opportunity, 100%.
Human blood spilt would be 100-fold, 1,000-fold, if Terra were to fall. We must leave these guardsmen to their fate.
My brother, whether or not Terra has fallen, we cannot neglect saving human life that is within our direct
Hey,
reach. The more we
the salamanders
save, the more we can
make sense.
consolidate our forces for our merry crusade to Terra. These men shall join our ranks as friends of battle.
I am surprised you are still capable of logical decisions.
Right?
full of surprises.
Alright, let's make this quick.
Adventure!
Oh my. Yeah, we know all about G-Vedettes. From like Total War.
Ain't letting some prawn and bimbo ballerina break our lines.
Bimbo ballerina.
Harness the immaculate muscle mass and provide our
No!
my escape from the eternally enduring dance of the damned.
Cursed to dance forever? Oh, rip.
Have those muscles, man!
Come on, what are you?
I just had the most cursed thought. Wait, imagine if you're like cursed to dance forever, but you have to dance in that like one meme of that instructor trying to teach you how to like break dance.
You Catachan jungle fighters are a bunch of spaghetti-limbed void boards! Didn't your mother ever teach you to shoot straight? Don't answer that! Better question! Is this supposed to be a firing line? Well, line your fires! Connor! It's aim and shoot! Not aim and aim and aim and aim! Fire your damn weapon! Bearson! Stop changing your guns like some spastic octopanda! Bossman! For the love of the Emperor! Will you learn to reload on a sensible timescale? Or I will send you out with a rusty spoon! Double time, you damnable double bitch! Conrad, tie your fracking laces! Emperor's arse, do I have to do everything myself?
Yes. Oh, Vulcan. Probably. Yep.
Reinforcements, about damn time!
No! Those Submen swole is not genuine!
Submen
Their
swole?
tempered tissues will not please the prince!
Oh, that's right. It's because they're all genetically modified comparatively to the Catachan, who are probably just naturally swole from living in such a harsh environment.
Mortis!
Belligerent bird bouncers! They try to two-time the mask!
If I split you in twain, you might handle it better.
Yeah, you're not winning against a Primarch.
You are a child of the anathema!
The master of mankind to you, craven filth.
Oh, no! These biceps are not worth the banishment! I'm out!
Fair.
Well, I'll be chopped and used for rations. That's the biggest
I would rather not
marine I
imagine
ever
that.
saw.
That's no mere marine, Harker! That's a...
Greetings, jungle friends.
You dare speak out of
Greetings.
line, soldier!
Oh,
Holy
watch your
shit,
tongue.
That one's even larger.
I am Vulcan,
I recall, was it during TTS or probably some other lore dive I did, that Vulcan is supposed to be massive comparative to the other Primarchs.
Primarch of the Salamanders, and over there is my brother, Corvus Corax, Primarch of the Raving Guard.
Emperor's teeth! I never thought I'd stand before one of the Emperor's own offspring. I am Colonel Strachan, and we are soldiers of the proud Catachan II. We salute you for aiding us with killing these horrific walking modern art projects.
Modern art
It is of
projects.
no concern. But for your lives, you are now indebted more than ever to the safeguarding of mankind. Now listen, and listen well. Terra is in peril. Your regiment, as well as every single other regiment your homeworld has to offer, shall help us to reclaim it.
The throne world.
Affirmative. The Catachan second hear Terra's call, Primarch. I'd rather drink grog shit and have my corpse lathered in acid grub gravy before I let some inhuman son of a four-armed whore lay as much as a squint on Terra's holy soil.
I could never understand how this is possible. I know that there are actually people out there who speak like this. Obviously, this is more emphasized, but still, I don't know how they do it. I'm more of a person who's just like very straightforward and just says what needs to be said, which is probably why I like Rogaldor so much.
Yes! Let us make for your homeward, Colonel. From there, the campaign to rally regiments to our cause shall be an effortless endeavor.
As a Catachan jungle fighter, you're always close to home. They too will hear the call, sir. Pack it up, men! We're heading home to Catachan!
Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger on the bottom right there? I'm pretty sure that was just the Terminator.
This is rather austere.
I suppose it would be for the likes of us.
A behopeful burden for the king of Catachan, mein Prankle. This jungle weeds out the weakness and helps these soldiers serve with the barest of resources.
This here Catachan thing is a real knife. Ha! You call
Yeah,
that
it
sorry
is.
spatula a knife? Nah. Better bow before the Night Reaper, cause this is a knife.
Knife.
Oh man, what kind of shut-up grokstein have I sunken into? Is that what you tribe yankers call knives in these here parts? A real knife is nothing less than a devil's claw knife.
By Marlo's glue.
Oh, a Devil's Claw knife. I think that's even a weapon in Darktide too. Pretty sick looking. Not my favorite, but it's fun to use.
I'll be damned. It's so big.
Oh yeah.
That's what she said. By Marbo's abs. Dude, I gotta start using that actually. We did rename one of our soldiers in our XCOM stream into Sly Marbo. So, yeah. I gotta take that out next time we do an XCOM stream.
Attention! Who is in command here?
This man has knives for hands.
Oh my.
The man emperor listened to my prayers.
Please.
What?
Words, not
What did you pray for?
Well, suppose I'm in command, sir.
You suppose.
Yeah, considering I've got the finest knife, right, boys?
Yeah.
Might makes right. Oh yeah.
For mine own failure to show surprise, I must justly flagellate myself.
Do some big important choppers, jungly boys.
Of course he would appreciate it.
Such fine alloys used in blades for Godspeed.
The stuff used to produce these knives are exclusive to Catachan, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
They're the best cutters around. They're not only stabby, steely gore ones, but they also mark off status. Quality knives up the likelihood of being voted sergeant and such.
Really?
As long as you wield it well, of course. People look at you funny if you end up stabbing yourself a bunch.
Like you?
So your hierarchy mimics that of orcs, but instead of judging body mass index, you are all constantly performing a regiment-wide knife measuring contest.
Why are you gonna put it like that? Oh god. I mean, I don't hate it. It's pretty fun. And I suppose it makes sense for them.
You see clear as sunlight that you're no less than a son of the Emperor himself, considering all that sharp stuff sticking out of you, sir.
Right, whatever. Report. How is Colonel Strachan faring?
He's so
No
edgy.
news yet, sir.
His
He'll be
personality
coming
is
around
probably the
himself
sharpest
when
part
he's
of him.
got news. In the meantime, I suggest you sit back and enjoy nature.
Nature.
Dismissed.
Touching grass is
Come,
cringe.
brother. While we wait, let us tour through these magical woods.
I wouldn't really call them magical
Fine.
woods, but
Let us
the
tie
Primarchs will
three
probably
bows
be
together For a
fine.
makeshift cat o' nine tails.
Adventure! This planet humbles me to no bounds. tank-sized scorpions.
Yeah,
platoon
tank-sized
plants,
scorpions?
And trench foot for the power armor.
Why do people live here?
Is it really pronounced Catachan?
Apparently so.
Then why is there a ch in the name?
I do not
I don't
think
know.
spelling is a top priority amongst the people of Catachan.
Ooh, point conceded. But I am honestly
Wait.
surprised.
So it's actually supposed to be Catachan, right? But they're just mocking it by calling it Catachan? Or have I been calling it incorrectly this entire time?
The nearby Sardi's chapters do not use this as a recruiting world.
Fair point, Caddis. To merely
Oh.
survive here is a feat as taxing as the most grueling of Raven Guard.
Okay, so when it comes to the recruitment process for Space Marines, I think they don't really look for those with a military background, but for this one, it is kind of surprising because they usually like to pick them from more rougher worlds, I suppose, or like some even straight from the underbelly of whatever hive city. Basically, the roughest and toughest bunch who know how to survive and not the trained military forces that are supposed to be joining the guardsmen. But these guys, they seem very much like the type to be able to be part of that recruitment process. So maybe they're just an exception and they're like, oh yeah, it's best that you're just a part of your own special guardsman unit instead of going through the whole process of becoming a Space Marine.
Trials. For none to capitalize on this hardy planet's offspring is foolish.
I reckon it's the Astra Militarum's way.
Is that true? One of the trials for the Raven Guard is just to catch a bird in the forest? It's probably no simple trial, though.
Proving that they too can provide incredibly effective soldiers without the need for exorbitant bio-enhancements.
Yeah.
Their mere muscular presence bolsters morale amongst troopers, makes other regiments strive to be as prestigious, and makes the entire Astra
I feel like that
Militarum
explanation
look
makes too much
negotiation.
sense. Let's just write it off.
Politics are to blame then. The commander of the Imperial Army.
What are politics not to blame?
The Wall of Guns
Same thing.
requires this planet and its elite troops to prove a point. How repulsively bureaucratic.
Well, this green murderous marble is a cherished part of Imperial history, my friends. The telling of its tales is greatly appreciated by the denizens of the Imperium, inspiring them to greater feats of loyalty.
If its reputation is of such political leverage, how come these regiments aren't provided more effective war gear? Last I checked, bare pectorals are no substitute for flat
Actually,
Is
true.
that not a good sign? The Catachan jungle friends can get their assignment done while wasting minimal resources.
Jungle friends.
Lasgun, big pair of boots, jungle pants, bandana, and optionally a top. Economic, effective, and appearance-wise very, what's a better word for marketable? Tactically inept. The one piece of war gear they sport effectively are their knives. I'm hardly sure how they even acquire them. Presumably, the local forge world deals them their knives in exchange for the steel alloys unique to this planet. I refuse
They
to
did talk
believe
about
for a
that earlier.
single second that the machine cult would ever willingly waste whatever minuscule amounts of minerals that can be mined off of this world on making knives for regiments that refuse to wear even the most basic of armors. Aesthetically, the Catachans make up for their lack of war gear. Aesthetics are as important, if not more so, than effectiveness in combat, as the Emperor himself has obviously decreed. I disagree, but I admit to
Bro, everything 40k, like, it's rule of cool over anything else. And quite honestly, I prefer it that way. Give me cool over realistic any day of the week.
have a hard time arguing against the latter part of that point.
Say, brother, I'm surprised you as a Raven Guard would not make a point of this, but isn't wearing minimal amounts of armor a good thing when considering their speciality is asymmetrical warfare in wild-grown gardens of heat?
Was gonna say, it's just far more suited to their environment than wearing a full suit of armor and trekking through the jungle. They're not Space Marines, they can't really handle that much, while also maintaining their mobility, which I would assume is much more needed in this instance.
Humidity.
I know the necessity of their utilitarian tactics, Falcon, but not to the point that justifies semi-nudity. That is what I am criticizing. On death
Perhaps.
worlds where venomous animals, poisonous flora, and acid rains rule, covering your skin is surprisingly important.
Did not our fluorescent-friendly brother Ferris do something similar? You know, brandishing the sheer might of humanity by showing off his
Flashing muscles all the time. That is
Did
because
Ferris
said
do that?
muscles were permanently covered in living metal.
Oh,
Besides-
you're right. Yeah, he's the Primarch of the Iron Hands. Yeah, okay. For him, it just makes all too much sense why that would be the case.
If his sons in the Iron Hands got to decide, every single soul on this forsaken planet would carry cybernetics the likes of which would make Colonel Strachan look like an unsoiled newborn. Flesh is weak. Weak!
The real Ferris Manis would say the opposite.
That's not the full quote, as most people in the comments will inform me yet again. But it is certainly the most memorable part of it, not gonna lie. I think it's probably because the Mechanicus also say something similar.
Said, ya dumb ghost-faced idiot.
Oh! In that case, what if the Catachan jungle fighters were to envelop themselves in this living metal as well? Their quote-unquote armor would be heat-resistant, not too heavy, and retain their, marketable aesthetics.
Alas, interjections are abundant. Living metal is oft only found through that of heretical Xenos consort, and is forby principally rare. Besides, 'tis clear to see that the normal musculature of Catachan folk is sufficient enough to sendeth any pack of hostiles flying. Well, with the departure of Demoness, but that is, to be fair, a given, considering.
Friends! Look at this toad!
That is one ugly
In the
toad.
middle of a discussion.
Greetings, amphibian friend. I have borrowed the skull and heraldry of your interplanetary
The
cousin.
salamander?
We shall be friends for a lifetime, Smoke Broker.
Corvus Corax,
He's just happy.
I have news.
Report.
Word has been spread. Regiments across all nearby sectors are already banging on the Munitorium's doors to get transferred back home to serve under your command.
Excuse me, sir.
Gunnery Sergeant Harker, check your zone!
Bark and Toad, 12 o'clock by the Jolly Green Giant, sir.
Jolly Green Giant?
Emperor's tap-dancing thyroid gland! Everyone, danger! Retreat immediately!
It's the most dangerous thing.
Catachan Bark and Toad, sir. The most poisonous creature in the galaxy. It'll let rip a cloud of toxins that can kill anything if it's feeling threatened.
I'm sure Vulcan will be
Even
fine.
full of power armor don't help.
Are you serious?
It's a
Are you
lesser
serious?
one, so situation's under control. Everyone step out
Spider-Man
of its
meme.
immediate vicinity.
All right, I do not want to believe you, but I do. Vulcan, step away from the frog.
But he's friend.
I would like to pet this creature.
There we go.
Don't do that.
It would be but a single poop on its noggin.
Do not boot that Mary suicide.
Boop the
I want
snoot.
to poop the snoot.
Yes!
But
Stop!
must.
Vulcan!
Boop the snoot.
No booping!
We're all dead. Oh! Vulcan dies. It was worth it.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
Oh, man.
Dumb, Vulcan! Dumb!
Sirs, we gotta get moving. Rare as they are, them barking toads move in close proximity to one another this time of year. Wouldn't want to meet one of them greater toads that hop around.
There it is. Right on Corvus.
Why is there one on my
Right
head?
on his head.
For a damn wonder, I say. They're attracted to the smell of ammonia. You
Oh.
should have really gone and taken a shower, sir.
Jesus.
Them greater toads have their toxins travel a kilometer in seconds when detonating.
A kilometer?
We're all dead, man.
What the heck?
How? Why? How could I let this happen?
You failed your father.
Saved by a toad?
This is the worst day.
Vulcan is dead! I'm sorry!
Galaxy! My grim darkness is ludicrous!
Calm yourselves. Evacuate the area. I shall remain, blood still suckles on mine ammonia-ridden scalp.
But my
Oh,
Primarch,
man.
we cannot leave you to this fate.
We could never do such a thing.
Kayvon, Goddess, do as I say. Your fate is that of the Raven. This toad, however, is mine. My penance for crimes committed.
I can't even do anything to comment about this. This bit is just so freaking awesome. Vulcan's gonna get up here soon, and we're probably gonna resolve the situation somehow. But I don't know how they do it. They just keep on writing absolute gold.
It is a just fate, and I accept it. I was not meant to return. The galaxy needs you, more than it needs me.
Fine jest, sir. But there's an issue. That toad's slowly sliding off your greasy, unwashed bush of a hairdo. Before we can get out of Dodge, that toad's gonna be falling down like a warhead, killing us all. And you talking ain't making things better.
You shall not die. No! I shall not share this punishment with anyone else.
Oh, he's gonna fly.
You cannot mean...
Farewell. Must yet make your
My
way
people
to town
need
without
me.
Do not allow Magnus the Red to threaten Soul with his malignant presence. Vulcan will lead you well whenever he wakes up from his self-imposed
Yeah.
death nap.
Yeah, we know that. Oh no.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't gonna work.
My toxiferous grace. I
Toxiferous grace.
to feel sorrow.
Stupid
and
toad.
pains Nevermore.
Is that the sound of the toad screaming? Slime Marble, let's go! I knew he would have him here. He's gonna save the day yet again. What a legend. That's my man. The greatest of all the Catachan fighters.
Why am I alive?
Because you have to be. So, you want to communicate in grunts? Yeah, there we go.
My Primarch! You live! Oh, thank the Emperor!
Unsure how you managed to survive, but I reckon that's the making of the Emperor's work at work.
Actually, I was saved?
Yes.
A jungle fighter like you came flying.
By
Literally flying.
an
from
absolute
the jungle
god.
below, delivering my head from the grasp of that nuclear amphibian.
Well, I'll be damned.
That must have been Sly Marbo.
Yeah.
Who is this enigmatic figure?
He's a rare sight, even here on his home planet. He's a bog-standard jungle fighter, only a private in fact. But he's so good at what he does, he's been awarded...
Wait a minute. Only a private? Are you kidding me? Promote this man. Actually, maybe don't. Captain Titus, like, gets even stronger the more he gets demoted. So that's probably the reason why Sly Marbo is so strong. Cool. Let's keep that way.
the Star of Terror more times than anyone in the galaxy, as far as I know.
The Star of Terror is the highest military honor a soldier could achieve in their lifetime. And you're saying
Star of Terror,
he has
okay.
achieved a star more than once.
Private Marbo may be half crazy and have eyes as pretty as a corpse's, but the boy's a saint is what he is. A living, bleeding saint. But without the whole wings and dove shit.
I once heard Marbo was a missing Primarch.
I can attest
A
on
missing
that not being
Primarch?
true. But I nevertheless owe this man my life.
Pardon me, but I must ask, how did he manage to, well,
Fly?
Oh, he can't fly or anything.
Sheer
but his
willpower.
aerodynamic musculature and knowledge of Catachan jungle tree buoyancy can help him simulate flight.
What?
Crazy bastard.
Oh.
Wow.
Perfect.
He's truly proven himself this time around. As he's technically part of my Catachan second, I sure do hope he joins us on...
So now you pronounce it as Catachan? Why are you confusing me? I don't know. It's the jungle people. There, easy. Solved.
on his Terran Crusade business.
I would demand no less.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
If he represents your greatest warriors, I can see huge potential in you all by association. Just like you do the Militarm at large, I realize. I am grateful
Aww,
to have troops such as
we
yours
learned something valuable
join us in
today.
our crusade.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Logan lives.
The Strongman Commando friends have officially joined us on our journey.
Holy shit!
Oh no, don't bring us back. Logan lives. Who's that? Oh, I love this. This is awesome.